It's nighttime. We're back at the STMA Arena, beautiful Albertville, Minnesota, where we've received, 6 or 8 inches of snow. I don't know, 15 inches of snow.
A lot.
More than we've gotten all winter. Matt Harrison here along with Jeff Story. Hi, Jeff. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Matt?
Doing fantastic. Knights set to take on the Skippers of Minnetonka as we finish out an Edina Minnetonka back-to-back. Maybe the two toughest draws in Minnesota State high school hockey. You get them in back-to-back games.
Why not? The more the merrier.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we get to go on to get Eden Prairie on Thursday. Well, I guess we have Buffalo on Tuesday, but Eden Prairie on Thursday, so.
Yep, Buffalo for the final home match of the year on Tuesday evening, and then at Eden Prairie to close out the season for JV on Thursday. Of course, the varsity team will be heading on to sections. It looks like they're going to be probably in a 4-5 seed kind of scenario.
I keep hearing like Elk River or that.
I would guess it's probably a matchup with Elk River as the 4-5 seed, one of the two, and depending on how each of the teams finish, we'll see where they stack up, who's hosting that game, but that looks like the most likely outcome at this point. But here we're ready to get set for some JV hockey action. 17 minutes up on the board. They're collecting all the pucks. And of course, over on the Minnetonka sideline, former STMA coach and current STMA middle school teacher Jason Johnson helping to lead the Tonka JV troops into his former rink here.
Yeah, that's true. It is. His son actually is the captain, isn't that?
Yeah,
his
Jack
dad?
Johnson is the son of Jason. So there's actually a Jack Johnson on the JV team as well. No relation for Minnetonka.
Oh, weird.
So I guess it's just a common name, Jack and Johnson.
There we go.
Between the pipes for the Knights tonight is Parker Barnes, number 1. And then over on the far side of the arena, Tyler Locke, a junior goalkeeper for the Skippers. Ward, Coe, and Cooper Leland out there to start as your forwards. Hagen and Braun are your D pair, and it's nighttime because we've dropped the puck and Minnetonka controls right off the tip into the Knights zone, broken up momentarily by Hagen. Looks like there might have been a trip there, but no call this early in the game. Back behind the net, centering pass in front, and Parker Barnes able to get a glove on top of that. It looked like it was in a dangerous spot. In the blue paint, Barnes just puts a glove on it, hangs onto it, gets ready for a face-off to his left. Warden to take the draw against Connor Taffy, and then a big shot quickly off the draw, hit the crossbar, and here come the Knights back in on the attack. Cooper Leland makes a good move. Puck was taken off of his stick. It went in on goal, so dished aside, and then Knights try a centering pass. That didn't quite work. Tonka clears out to center where Hagen will get it, but he lost the handle on it, so he has to retreat, pick it up. Glove down by Leland. Leland pushes it forward. Daxon Jancy, who's healthy with an upper body and lower body injury, but healthy enough to go. He's out there working it for the Knights now. Now back behind the net. Skipper's able to come away with it. Loose puck picked up by Hagen, sent back toward the blue line, but Tonka players there first. Eric Larson was the one who intercepted it for the Skippers. Good stick by Hagen, who's now been out there for a little bit. He's able to wrestle it away from a oncoming Skippers attacker. And then at the red line, Caleb Lee able to wrestle it away for the Knights. Little assist there on the ref's skate to help Lee keep it in play, but then Lee puts it right out of play, a souvenir for a lucky fan. I think that's Wyatt Tupper's little cousin who's flipping the puck back onto the ice. 15:31 to go.
Well, it's nice to see Henry Braun back out here after being in the infirmary the other night, so good to have him back.
It's winter time, lots of illnesses, right? Quick shot by the Skippers, and it was blocked there, I think, by Malekaday. Another carry in, and Barnes able to get a glove on that shot, but it was in a dangerous spot there. Puck picked up. Tonka player, I don't know who 33 is on Tonka. Let's see if we got him on the Tate Jabs, maybe. Getting a little time at JV today.
Coming down, helping out.
Nelson in to take the draw, as Barnes was able to glove that one. Loose puck picked up by the Skippers. Quick shot was blocked there, and Harrison delivers a nice check there, but Skippers maintain control. And that puck disappeared up into the breezers of Logan Girton, so we're going to get another face-off.
That was kind of funny.
Went right up in his pants.
34 from the Skippers just kind of hit him with the stick, and then the puck
whacking
fell
on
out.
Girton there. Girton able to punch the puck to the red line here as the Skippers maintain control. Skipper surveying, that's number 37, Connor Taffy. I seem to remember in the last game, Taffy having a pretty good game for the Skippers,
Wow.
and it's a goal there by Blake McShane.
Yep.
Finds that top left corner over the shoulder of Parker Barnes, and quickly the Skippers are on the board, 1-0.
Heck of a shot by McShane there, just dead on accuracy, just under that bar. Not necessarily the words I want coming out of my mouth.
Yeah,
that's a nice fan.
We're walking into a gauntlet today. We know that. This Skippers JV team, probably better than maybe 25 to 50% of the varsity teams in the state of Minnesota.
At least, yeah, at least.
So
they are exceptional,
yep,
this JV team.
It's a very, very strong squad here in Minnetonka. And as Fowler tries to send it in, but it's taken over by Minnetonka on the break. Here comes the Skippers' number 5, Connor Jewett, one of the many Jewetts on the Skipper squad. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. Look, there's at least 3 Jewetts.
Yeah, I see that.
Cousins, brothers, nephews, uncles, everybody. Cam Coe able to clear the puck for the Knights. Skippers control back in their own defensive end. Sent forth by the Skippers. LaRoche was able to carry it in. Shot attempt there by Restrepo, but he couldn't get the full handle on it. Puck tipped out to Larson at the point. Back down left circle. Skippers player very patient, can't get the number on that guy right now. 29, Jack Johnson. Not related to the Jack Johnson who plays here. And LaRoche able to pinch down on the puck, keep it alive for the Skippers, carries it back behind the net. He's looking for a centering pass, but it fell off his stick. Good check there by Schultz. Connor Jewett puts it into the middle, and a quick shot there by number 43, Dominic Rose. That goes wide. Larson centers it back in. Another shot. That one goes high off the shot of LaRoche. And Knights just in a shooting gallery right now, and finally they're able to clear it, but LaRoche gloves it down for the Skippers. They're going to be right back in on the attack. LaRoche takes a shot wide left. I think that's the 3rd shot of LaRoche in the last minute and a half that's gone wide. Leland able to bonk it forward off the wall, tried to get Robinson. I think Robinson might have gotten a touch on it. At least they said he did. No icing.
Yeah. Generous touch.
And here's a turnover by the Skippers in a bad zone. Robinson tried to get it over to Daxon Jancy, but Jancy was unable to control. At the point, picked up by Tupper. Tupper tries a centering pass, but right into LaRoche. Tupper comes away with the loose puck again, but he's met by a couple of Skippers there. Let's see if he can maintain control. He can't. Sent out to the red line, and Lane Hagan dumps it back in for the Knights. Skippers able to push it forward, 1-0 in favor of Minnetonka. Just about 12 minutes to go in the first period of play. Down deep, Tonka has it behind the net now. Out to number 33. I'm going to have to flip my sheet over every time I try to read his name. That's Jabs. as the Knights are able to clear that one out. Dribbling puck, Jabs picks it up. Maybe it's a soft J, maybe it's Yabs. Who knows?
Yeah, but I like jabs because then you could just take a jab at it.
I just really like soft J's. I don't know about you. I'm going to start calling you Yef.
Yef. Yefe.
Tonka back in on the attack. Good stick there by Gerton and Lane Hagen to help get the puck over to the near corner. Picked up by Tonka, and then a quick shot there by number 37. That's Connor Taffy. Barnes was able to make a good save. Rebound comes out. Now it's near corner. Gerton picks up the loose puck. Gerton able to flip it forward. This will probably be icing against the Knights. Oh, they called it off, and Crosby Nelson paid the price with a big check down there in the near corner. Taffy able to carry it forward for the Skippers. In on the zone, little drop pass, but he missed everybody. Loose puck picked up by Harrison. He's able to clear, but that's it. Tonka wins it back, send it right back into the Knights zone. Molekaday back behind the goal, wins it for the Knights. Hits Gerton. Gerton cross ice over to Coe. Coe flips it in. Brady Ward will be in on the forecheck there. And a good check by Coe down low. Ward, oh, nice centering pass there, and Cooper Leland got a shot off. Good save there by Tyler Locke. That was the best Knights attack we've seen so far in this young game. 10:28 to go in the first. Knights trail 1-0.
Nice thought there, and like you said, just a perfect pass in, and unfortunately, you know, shot right into the middle of where the goalie was, right in the middle of that chest.
Knights controlled the faceoff, tried to put it out to Lee, missed him, and it led to a breakaway for Minnetonka. That was Caleb Ronning who was able to outskate Lee to get to that puck, and that's pretty tough to do. Lee's a fast guy. Another shot. Parker
nice.
Barnes makes a good glove save, and we're going to need a lot of those. It's already the 11th shot on goal for the Skippers. We're just about 7 minutes into this game.
Yeah, the Knights bringing more physicality, I'm noticing, to this contest than they did the last, so that's nice to see.
They have to. Shot was in, blocked in front by a couple of skaters, and Tonka maintains control. Larson, long shot, tipped in front. Barnes able to sprawl on it. And Barnes takes offense to the extra shot by Samuel Lowe. A couple of Knights defenders in there and letting him know that that's not okay to be in front of my goalie like that.
Yeah, I don't think any goalie would appreciate that, feeling somebody's stick going up and down on your chest there, back and forth so quickly.
Skippers win another draw on a quick shot there by Larson, and Barnes able to make a save there. That was a good blast by Larson. Tonka wins faceoffs, and they move the puck really quickly. You're gonna get a shot within 1 or 2 seconds if they win the draw. And Jancy getting ejected from the dot. He was trying to get over on the Tonka side there, and Tonka wins another draw. Centering pass attempt, broken up by Jancy. Good check there by Molekaday. Out to Larson. Cross ice to LaRoche, back to Larson. Good tip on the puck there by Henry Robinson, and he's able to send it forward past the red line. Tonka will have to regroup, they do. They're back in on the attack. Quick shot, rebound was right in the slot and cleared by the Knights. Pushed forward to Tupper. Tupper's in an offside position as that puck dribbled in. A little slower than he anticipated. 9:18 to go in the first. Skippers lead 1-0.
Strange bounce there as he was backing in. You know, you just never know the way that thing's going to bounce, and that one took that kind of high loop-de-loop.
According to my roster, the Skippers have 11 coaches on their staff, and they have 5 on the JV bench right now.
Johnson, and Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. Here comes the Skippers back in on the attack. That was Jewett who had his pocket picked by a Knights defender. Centering pass attempt by Tonka. They're going to keep trying it. Cycled out to the point. Good block there by Harrison, and then they put it right back in front. Gerton able to come away with the loose puck. He's going to carry it forward. Sends it off the boards and in. Gerton will get there, and oh, wow, that's a big check. I don't know how they're calling that. They're calling that roughing against Minnetonka. To be completely honest, that's a legal hit.
That looked clean.
That was a clean hit.
Yeah, it did.
I do not know why they're sending a guy to the box for that. He was playing the puck. He stopped, and saw Girton coming in and decided, I'm not going to take this check. I'm going to give this check. He won and went to the box because of it. That's Gavin Jurdy in the box. So maybe a little home cooking on the reffing there, and the Skippers will be in the box for 2 minutes.
Well, you know, we don't call them, but we benefit from it. So
sometimes it works in our favor, right? Got to remember those times when it doesn't feel like it does.
Yeah, exactly.
Puck sent all the way down by the Skippers, and let's see if the Knights, who've really struggled on the power play as of recent, can sustain some pressure in the offensive zone as Leland sends it in toward Coe. Tipped away by a Skippers player. Back behind the net now. A couple players working on it. I think Coe had a hack at the goal there. Coe picks up the loose puck, tries to send it in front, but it's a Skippers player who comes away with it, and it's a quick move in front, and it's a goal for number 26, Tavin Dobchuk.
Yeah, Dobchuk.
And Dobchuk, I believe, is one of the Skippers players playing on JV this year who spent last year playing varsity at a different school.
He did, and he played on a couple of Eden Prairie All-Star teams. Davin's is a very good player, and Suns played with him during the summer. He's phenomenal and definitely someone to watch out for.
So 8 minutes to go in the first. Skippers lead 2-0 after getting the shorthanded goal there, and the Knights JV team's power play continues to struggle. I think they've probably given up 3 goals in the last 3 games shorthanded. I don't think they have anything to show for it from a offensive standpoint, so we got to kind of figure something out here. And that's another one of those issues right there, is kind of some sloppy passing. Finally, the Knights able to dump it deep, but Tonka's going to control. Stolen there by Robinson back behind the net. Robinson picks it up, centering pass to Tupper, over to Hagen. Hagen puts a long shot in, puck loose in front. Hey, we got a goal. It's Crosby Nelson who found it on the doorstep, and look, the Knights power play has done something. Wait. It's a goal.
You know, it's about time they were able to get something from that and benefit from it, and let's hope that that confidence can keep building here.
So 2-1 in favor of the Skippers, but you know, this is a Knights team that took Edina's JV team after one, and it was tied 2-2, so stranger things have happened. I would have to say that this Tonka JV squad is much more impressive than the Edina JV squad, though.
Well, that's for sure.
Puck loose in front, picked up, centering pass, broken up by Malekade. He pushes it forward, but right to a Tonka player. Another shot attempt, that was Dobchuk, I believe, and Barnes able to make the save, and it's getting testy down behind the goal. A couple of punches thrown here. I think I heard a mom go, "All right, boys."
Yeah, you did.
Enough of that. So let's see if anybody heads to the box after that altercation. Not sure if they will. I'll just chalk another one up to experience.
Yeah,
now they're going to throw Jancy in the box, and they're going to throw Blake McShane in the box.
Yeah, it's
for Tonka.
The original 2 that were starting, that kind of were involved in the altercation before everyone came and joined.
So we're still 5-on-5. Face-off won by the Knights back behind their net. Girton stops, turns, maneuvers. Crosby Nelson picks up the loose puck, loses an edge, and Tonka takes it over. Quick shot there by Jewett. That's Connor Jewett. Barnes was able to make the save there. 6:48 to go in the first. Skippers lead 2-1.
Yeah, the Knights look a lot different in this time around against the Skippers than they did the first time. There's a lot more physicality, a lot more crispness, and if they can keep it going, they got an opportunity here, and spoke too soon.
Yeah, there's a goal there by Quentin Restrepo. Restrepo finds the back of the net, 3-1 in favor of the Skippers, and just a scenario where got to close down those lanes. And with a good team like the Skippers, like Edina, like Wayzata, like those cream of the crop Lake Conference schools, you can't give them space, especially in the defensive zone.
Yeah, no, you can't, but I'm definitely a lot more impressed with watching the growth of our JV team and how they've been growing throughout the year. So just bring the best foot forward here.
Ward sends the puck forward to Leland, who dropped pass back to Ward, and Ward's shot was on net, but it was from a pretty tough angle, so easily saved there by Locke. who's locked in on it. 6:26 to go in the first. Face-off won by the Skippers. That's Rose carrying it in for Minnetonka, and he's met with some resistance and sent back into the Knights offensive zone. LaRoche, nice little spin move to avoid a couple of oncoming Knights players, but held at the point by Schultz. Good stick by Leland there to keep that one alive for the Knights, but it's gone right back to Minnetonka. Here come the Skippers on the breakout. Number 14, Chase Thompson in for the Skippers. He rips a shot that was low and able to be saved by Barnes. LaRoche with a shot, loose in front.
Out.
And another goal for the Skippers as Knights were unable to clean up the rebound there, and all of a sudden it's 4-1 with 5:38 to go.
Yeah, Dubchuk just caught it off the ricochet, the rebound off, pulled her over and just knocked her right in. Well, you know, the Knights need to approach this no matter what the score is and stuff. I mean, it's 4-1 right now, but no matter what's happened, just come out, don't even look up at that scoreboard, just keep going and keep playing. And do their best to dig back in.
Tupper trying to create some space for himself, sends it into the Knights offensive zone, but Tonka wins the puck back. Tupper still over there as Tonka player passed it right in the direction of Tupper. And then loose puck, tapped at by Crosby Nelson there. But Tonka maintains control. Back out to center, tapped away by Henry Braun. Tupper picks up the loose puck, tries to tap it in deep. He's unable to do so. And picked up by Tonka. Tonka carried it in their own zone, so no offsides there. And Tupper head off for a change there. Shot attempt in front by the Skippers was blocked by a Knights stick. And another Skipper centering pass was broken up there by Hagen. Hagen wins the puck again, sends it forward, but hits Robinson in the skate. Skippers maintain control. They're back in on the attack, and I just get the feeling that the Knights were a little deflated there by that last goal. Just been a little step slower.
Yeah, they still seeing the heart though going, so you just gotta keep work through it and pull back up. Keep the effort going.
Skippers avoid an offsides there somehow, and Knights end up stealing it. Harrison flips it in on goal. Locke was there to touch it first, left behind the net. Hagen able to hold the zone momentarily, but here comes Jewett all alone. Good save there by Parker Barnes, and good job by Robinson to kind of scoot that back underneath Barnes' glove, so there's no rebound attempt. Skippers lead 4-1 with 3:45 to go. Could be worse. There's 22 shots on goal for the Skippers and 4 for the Knights right now, so.
Barnes with a great job there on that one, and nice teamwork with Robinson at the end there.
I'm hoping the Knights can start preventing some of these shots on goal, because right now we're probably on pace for something near 75 shots in the game for the Skippers, and that's not what you want. Knights able to get it into the offensive zone. Shot attempt from Jancy, who's fresh out of the box, was high over the crossbar. Skippers maintain control. Back in on the attack, that's Larson with a pass off into the Knights zone, back behind the net, picked up by Larson. And Knights able to steal it away. Molekade rings it around the boards out to the point, but the ringing around the boards thing doesn't work very often against teams like this. They're ready for you at the point. Coe sends it to the point, and Jancy helps it get out. Tonka will have to regroup, but they'll just take this opportunity to switch a few guys. They dumped it in deep. Leland at the red line puts it in on net. Dropped back behind the net by Locke. Here comes Tonka. Thompson bounces it off the wall and in. Schultz will get there first for the Knights. Thompson leaves it in front. Nobody's home. Another opportunity. Thompson with a blast goes over the top of the crossbar. The rebound came right back to him. He had another shot. Barnes made a couple of good saves, and peeling a couple of guys out of the fray is Wyatt Tupper.
Yeah, Tupper just jumped right in and
grabbing
pulled him back.
jerseys like, get out of there. Get out of there.
Well, the Knights, I liked how they stood firm there on the defense. I know you say it came in there with the shots on, but you see them standing tough and just putting their best effort. So just keep doing that.
Skippers win the draw. Quick shot, tapped in front. I think it hit a Knights stick and went wide. And tapped forward by the Knights through the wickets of the Tonka defender, but still icing against the Knights. 2:14 to go in the first.
If the Knights can just find a way to sneak one in here, that'd be great. Just kind of start digging back in.
Wardo out there to take the draw. Near corner. First possession goes to Schultz, who bangs it high off the glass and forward, but Skipper's able to hold the zone momentarily. Finally squeaks out and back to center. Long pass attempt. Up high off the glass, off a tip off a Knight's stick, and sent right to the front. A couple of Skipper's players working on it. The Knights over there. Another centering pass picked up by Ward. Ward flips it over in the area of Harrison, but there was a defender right on him. Another attempt by the Knights to get it forward. It's going to be Ward again. Skippers get there first. Knights not able to clear the zone. LaRoche cross to Larson. Larson carries it in. I'm not sure how he missed that one. That was a point-blank shot, and he put it over the crossbar. LaRoche and Larson trading it. Another centering pass attempt. That one was Dobchuk, who's got a couple of goals already in this young game. As we reach a minute to go in the first period. Another centering pass attempt out to LaRoche. On a one-time opportunity there for Tonka, and they're unable to control. Harrison wins the puck, but he sends it right to the point, and it's quickly back in on Barnes, and quick whistle by the ref is advantageous for the Knights in that situation because Barnes was not on top of that puck.
He did not have that puck covered at all.
We've had a couple of things go our direction in the reffing side today, but not a lot going the direction of the Knights otherwise. Skippers lead 4-1 with 41 seconds to go.
Well, let's see if we can just keep it where it's at or try to steal one, but keep it where it's at. If not Nelson, get into the locker room and reset. Try to come back out for the second period and see if we can make something happen.
Knights able to win the draw. Sent around to Henry Braun. Tapped to Coe and forward. Puck at the red line now. A couple of Skippers battling for it. Jancy comes away with it. Jancy with a little chip pass across to Leland. But Tonka able to whack it out of there. And 18 seconds to go as Braun controls back in his far corner in his defensive zone. Jancy enters the fray. Picked up by Coe. Cross ice pass. Hacked out by Leland. Tonka will have to check up. As Leland tries to clear it again, I think it hit Jancy. It's up in his breezer somewhere, and a couple of Tonka kids giving Jancy the business down there as the buzzer goes off, and we're done with the first period. Score 4-1 in favor of the Skippers. First period total shots on goal, 23 for the Skippers, 4 for the Knights, which means Parker Barnes made 19 saves.
Yeah, I mean, Barnes is having a good game back there, you know, regardless of the score. He's getting some point-blank shots left and right that he's able to knock away, and he's putting everything he has out there. And so that's good to see, and something to build on, see if the Knights can get something built on the offensive side.
All right, Jeff, as the Zamboni comes out, you probably want to tell us a little bit more about our sponsors today that are bringing you this live stream.
Yeah, well, today we want to make sure we thank all those people who help us to bring the live stream to you. So we want to make sure we thank Bellbank Mortgage, McKell Knotek, Hat Trick Hockey, Luther Brookdale Chevrolet, Marksman Metals, my favorite place to go, and I'll even go there on a day like this, What's the Scoop, Accord Orthodontics, Albertville Family Dental, Dale's Automotive, Dunn Brothers Coffee, Edward Jones, Rally Gear, the Red Black League, State Farm Derek Brandt Agent, the TLG Group, Willie McCoy's Home for 2-for-1s, Coburn's, Ace of Albertville, BJ's, Jay Becker, Lazar Graphics, Jimmy John's, B&D Plumbing, Emma's Express, iWest, KJ Branding, Outdoor Design Group, Rockwoods of Otsego, and I hope everyone enjoyed your pizzas that were delivered from the fundraiser with our partner sponsor for that fundraiser, Andy's Hometown Pizza.
It wasn't actually a joke. It was good pizza. I had a buffalo chicken one of those yesterday. That was pretty good.
They are phenomenal.
All right, little bit of vocal maintenance break. We're going to go, get a little drink of water and get ready for the second period of play in about 11 minutes. We'll see you then. Welcome back to second period action here at the Castle, where the Knights trail the Skippers 4-1.
Well, let's see if the Knights can got a reset there while they were in the locker room, and
yes, let's hope so.
See how they come out here.
Yeah, if I was talking with Jared Braun downstairs, and he showed me the picture.
Oh, which one is it?
He's in 93, 94, and 94, 95 there,
okay.
And a couple over there too. I asked him if he got, because he played 4 years for the Knights back in the 90s. I asked him, did he get his 100th game? It doesn't sound like they had 100 game pucks back then, but they also didn't have color photos. So.
Yeah, the old back in the day.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, not only do they not have color, they don't necessarily look fully clear either.
Sure, some old yearbook photos are the culprit there. All right, Knights ready to go. 17 minutes up on the clock. Barnes down to our left, Locke down to our right. Here we go. Coe able to touch the puck forward for the Knights. Picked up by LaRoche back behind the net for the Skippers. Long pass in front. He's trying to find Dobchuk, and Dobchuk in. He was going for that top shelf again, but he went a little too high over the shelves and into the netting.
Yeah, I think he just aiming for that, trying to hit that bar down there, but thankfully it was off and high.
They call those Instagram goals, Jeff. Trying to get the pretty ones. Tonka controls back in the center. Quick shot and a score. That's 37, Connor Taffy.
That was pretty.
Puts it home. Very fast one-timer there. Skippers lead 5-1.
Instagram, TikTok, you name it. All those different, they all post in their little clips.
They all count the same though, Jeff. I always tell my kids, don't try to get the Instagram goals, just try to get the goals.
Yeah.
Caleb Lee, in a rare occurrence, was wrestled off the puck by Restrepo. Was able to carry it into the zone. Drop pass there to Connor Jewett. Jewett picks up the loose puck. Out to Jurdy at the point. Stolen away by Tonka's number 29. That's Jack Johnson. Sends it across to Restrepo. Puck sent all the way around the boards. Tonka maintains control. Big check down there by Jancy. Molekade doing a good job preventing a centering pass there. Robinson chased it down to the point, but Tonka able to hold and flip it high and back behind the net. Out to the point again, another long shot. Barnes made the save. On the rebound, quick shot there by Jewett. Skippers send one, and it kind of rings around the top shelf of the boards. And here's an opportunity for the Knights, and held up a little bit by the defender there. Tupper was unable to win the puck race. Knights have it in the zone. Let's see if they can keep it for a little while. They can't. Skippers back in on the attack. Davis Jewett stops, turns, loses a tire there, and Knights able to skip it out to center ice. Brady Long sends it forward for the Skippers. Over to Rose. Rose carries it in. Drop pass there. Quick shot there by number 14, Chase Thompson. Thompson with another blast. That one's high over the crossbar. Minnetonka definitely looking for postage stamp goals right now. They're aiming small. Cooper Leland does a slap shot backward. Does not clear the zone. Leland will get another chance at it. His tap forward does go through the wickets of number 40, Brady Long. The Skippers maintain control, though. It's Dobchuk, cross ice. McShane carries it in for the Skippers. Dobchuk in another great spot, and he goes postage stamp for the hat trick. 6-1 in favor of the Skippers.
You let a skater like that, you give him an opening like that, he's going to put it away almost every time.
Yep.
I'll say this, he's got some amazing accuracy. So, see the Knights, what we can do here for the rest of this period.
Little victories here is what we're looking for. McShane carries it in. Quick shot, that one goes high. Out to Larson. Larson sends it down in the area of Taffy. Taffy over to Dobchuk. Dobchuk's pass broken up there by Leland, and it comes all the way back to the Skippers' defensive zone. Tonka maintains control. That was offsides, but not called. Dobchuk's going to get another shot at it here. He tries for that top corner, but he missed that one, and it's into the netting.
Yeah. I think at this point, you know, a skater like him, he's probably going to start practicing placements and different things just to see what he can work on.
I don't think he's had 3 goals today. I don't think any of them have not been in a top corner.
Yeah, they've all been.
They're just shooting top corners right now, and maybe that's instruction from the staff is like, hey, don't just try to score, try to hit those top corners maybe.
Yeah, work on this. Or, yeah.
Work on some items because it's quite clear. Tonka's got our number, and that's a bad check there. And I think we're going to get a 5-minute major here, I would guess.
Yeah, that one actually wasn't. Yeah, that one definitely was not a clean one.
And I think it's Jancy down. I could see a scenario where this is a game misconduct as well.
Yeah, that was
it's number 19, Restrepo, in the box for the Skippers. And it is Jancy down.
And he's
Jancy's been dealing with however many injuries he can. I don't know if he can have many more. He's got an ankle, a wrist, and let's see what they put up on the clock here. It's a 5-minute. So let's see if the Knights can turn this into something.
You know, Jancy has got to have quite the pain tolerance. I'm talking to his father and what he has to go through just to be out here on the ice. It's pretty incredible.
Knights win the draw, moving it around quickly. Quick shot there by Hagen. It hit some bodies in front. Skipper's able to touch up on the puck, though, and they'll be able to clear it. Dobchuk in on the attack, looking for his 4th. Nice move around Hagen, but Hagen gets a body on him and slows him down a little bit. Tupper pushes it forward to Crosby Nelson, but they got to do a little bit of communication there because Crosby was skating away, and he did not know that puck was coming at him, and it led to a Tonka attack right there.
Yeah, those turnovers, oh boy, another one right there. Turnovers deep in your defensive end are just, those are killers.
Another shot by Taffy, and there's 4:15 to go on the man advantage for the Knights, and I don't know what it's been about this power play for the Knights, but it did net 1 goal earlier today, but they've had trouble just controlling the puck and making passes on the power play as Caleb Lee goes blasting into the boards over there. Tonka's able to clear. Brought up by LaRoche, who just dumps it in deep. Tupper picks it up back behind the net, slowly pushes it over to Hagen. And back to Tupper in about as slow as a manner as you can. Fans getting a little bit of restless with the speed of this Knights power play. As Hagen blows a tire over there, loses a edge, and here comes an opportunity for the Skippers. Coming in hard is number 34 for the Skippers, and he's tripped by Crosby Nelson.
Took the goalie out, the goal.
McShane was on the attack, and we're going to get a slashing call on Crosby, or sorry, Cooper Leland.
Yeah, as we should. I mean, that was definitely a penalty on the Knights there, and you see what he's doing there, trying to hustle back and guys behind him and that, but you gotta be careful on those too. And it's contact sport and all, but gotta be a little careful on some of those because some of those moves can definitely cause injury. And Barnes is okay there, but definitely was taken out hard.
We're 4-on-4 there, and the ref, I think, had a problem with his own puck drop, and he wants to do it over. Skippers win the draw. Shot attempt tapped in front. Barnes makes the save there.
Oh boy.
And Skippers players right in the mix of Barnes, and
Molekade decided to greet him.
Yeah, don't get in Parker's Kitchen. Actually, Parker's Kitchen will be seen on the HGTV network later this fall, where Parker Barnes will treat you with different pastries and great things that he's cooked. Skippers maintain control. That wasn't offsides. He didn't bring it back in. Skippers in an offside position, but the puck did come out.
Yeah,
he did not bring it back in.
I know. That's kind of laughing. It's like
right.
It's a premature call there,
yeah.
but
a little early whistle. Faceoff goes down deep. Molekade control back behind his net. He sends it around. Tupper plucks it up off the wall, but he can't clear it. Luckily, LaRoche cleared it for the Knights as his cross-ice pass was a little off the mark. Picked up by LaRoche now, and a good attack there by Crosby Nelson. Nelson, who's got the lone goal for the Knights today, is in on the attack, and now they're trying to murder Tupper down there. And saw Wyatt's mom stand up like she was ready to get out there and toss her gloves aside. Get things going into the mix.
Nice thing is Wyatt brings quite the motor.
Yeah,
that's something that the Knights need.
Faceoff comes to center ice where Braun able to knock it back in. He's talking with some of the Braun family in between periods here, and a bunch of them were dealing with some illness. Happy to see them all back at the rink today. As Sam Braun, Henry's little brother, playing in his last Bantam AA game tonight. Well, his last home Bantam AA game. Skippers pick up the loose puck at the red line. LaRoche flips it in. Now back behind the net. What music are we picking up here, Jeff?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
Is this the Knights speaker from the locker room?
It's got to be.
Just blasting the most bass possible?
It is. It's definitely
icing against the Knights here. 12 seconds left in 4-on-4, and then the Knights will have another minute 20 of power play after this.
That's an impressive bass on that speaker to be coming right through that floor here.
They really got the concrete floor a-shaking here up on the top level. Robinson in to take the draw. Harrison to his right. Skippers win this faceoff, comes around to the point. Lee opts to meet it on the other side of the blue line, but then just taps it back into Tonka. Tonka in on the attack, right to the chopper, and that was the slowest goal I think I've ever seen as Chase Thompson cut to the middle, left the puck, and the puck just trickled across the goal line as Barnes was going the opposite direction to try to stop it. Skippers lead 7-1.
I'm a little speechless, actually. But, you leave doors open. A team like the Skippers, they're going to walk right through them. And so just can't afford those. But see if the Knights can learn and at least slow these down and just do the best they can here for the remainder.
That will count as another shorthanded goal for the Skippers as Leland's penalty just ran out right before the goal. So Skippers lead by 6, so when the third period starts, it's likely we'll be on running time unless the Knights are able to score a few goals here. Skippers try to clear, but they throw it right into Girton. Second attempt, and it's Dobchuk bringing it up. Dobchuk with some speed, goes to the backhand. Flipped into the netting, though, and 8:33 to go. We'll have a face-off right in front of Barnes again.
Yeah, Dobchuk has that speed too, so do your best to keep up with him at the same time. And Knights got lucky on that one, and to just keep taking these wins one at a time here.
Tonka wins this draw. Quick shot in from the point. Went over the top, and Cam Coe able to come away with the loose puck. Sends it in back behind the Skippers net. Sent up by the Skippers, Jack Johnson there. A couple of Knights joined the fray, able to hold the zone momentarily. And a long throw all the way down. There's 16 seconds left on the penalty for the Skippers, so no icing there. Hagen sends a long pass forward, trying to hit Cooper Leland. He didn't have enough mustard on that one. Quick shot by the Skippers. That's off a stick and up into the netting. 7:55 to go in the second. Who's going to win the Super Bowl tomorrow, Jeff?
I'm going to have to go with Kansas City.
Kansas City, the three-peat. I suppose we can't say that because Pat Riley's going to sue us.
Oh, yes, he's got the
trademark infringement.
Right. That is true. He did that a long time ago, didn't he?
Yeah, that's a pretty good move on his part. All right, Knights win the draw. Penalty about to expire on Tonka as the Knights dump it in on goal. Locke will play it to one of his defenders. Carried up to Larson. Larson going to bring it in. Another shot that came all the way through. That was Samuel Lowe. And then we're going to get a call for the net coming off. 7:31 to go in the second.
Well, let's see if the Knights can just take it one shift at a time here and get some little wins, and you know, let's get another goal here. Let's do something, Duke. Make something happen here. Keep the chins up and keep moving forward.
Schultz able to get first touch on this faceoff for the Knights. He bangs it toward Tupper, but Tupper can't reach it. Quick shot came from the Skippers, but Tupper found the rebound. The red line. Tupper dumps it back behind the goal. And Tupper with a huge check down there on a guy about four or five times his size. Tupper just blowing people up now. It's time. You know, when you're losing 7-1 right now, it's probably time to start physicality, you know? And we're going to have a penalty coming up, an interference call against the Knights. I wouldn't be surprised if the Knights get a few penalties in the next period and a half here. This one will be Cyclone Fowler heading to the box.
A little frustration on that one, and
I'm sure he was. Cy's usually not very frustrated in that kind of way. He was probably just holding a guy away from the goal and an opportunity, so doing his best to cheat the system a little bit as the Skippers control near corner. Back behind the net. That's Jack Johnson looking for a partner. Long shot, got all the way through. The rebound came out and Restrepo took a shot. He missed over the top. Another shot attempt, that got in. Barnes made the save there. Jurdy with the big blast from the blue line.
Yeah, they obviously were looking for the see if they could make it ricochet off of him with the speed that came, but Barnes just stood the test and caught it.
Yep. Yeah, I've got the Chiefs in the game as well, Jeff. I think Mahomes and co just know how to do it. They've been there before.
They know how to win.
Yep.
That one out of play.
Puck sent forward by the Knights, and we're going to get another interference call as the puck popped out into the stands. Nobody seemed to go for it.
I don't know that they actually saw it because they didn't even react to it.
They did not react to it. It happened right in front of them.
Yeah, oh, well, somebody's on a phone. And
yeah, you know. Blake McShane to the box for the Skippers. So 4-on-4 for the next minute 25.
Well,
face-off pushed forward by Leland, but the Skippers control. Dobchuk bringing it in. Dobchuk, of course, has 3 for the Skippers so far in this game. Drop pass to Taffy and then to Larson. Out to LaRoche. Down to Dobchuk. He looks for Taffy in the middle, but broken up there by Cooper Leland, who takes a big check there. Larson's going to get back to this puck first for the Skippers. He carries it back behind his goal. Evades Coe in the process. Here comes Taffy. Taffy with Larson. Larson in on net. Good save there by Barnes.
Oh.
Braun finishes the check into the board on Larson as he goes wide to the corner. A lot of things happening there. A lot of bodies down on the ice, and
yeah, it was another check right out in front of the in front of Barnes too. After that,
everyone no worse for the wear. So here we go. Still 4-on-4. 5:39 to go in the second.
The physicality has definitely found itself here.
Yep. Quick shot in front. That was tipped in front by Thompson. Thompson had the last goal, but that one sent all the way down. Be icing against the Knights. Not sure if the Knights remembered that they were in 4-on-4 and not in penalty kill right there.
Yeah, didn't look like they.
Because I think they could have skated that one forward a little bit.
Yeah, and there was no change of skaters or anything. There's just a throw it down. No.
Brady Ward adjusting Chase Thompson in the circle, and then finally they eject Thompson from the circle, and then they're going to eject Dominic Rose from the circle as well.
There's a quick little hip check there on the turn.
So we're down to defenseman Jurdy. Well, they keep rotating their right skate inside over the dot. Seems like a play that they've all practiced.
Every one of them did it.
Yep. Puck back behind the net now. Skippers force it back in. Melekaday a little slow to that puck. I think he was sizing up who was going to hit him next. As the Skippers send that one back in. Loose puck picked up by Ward. He goes long cross ice pass. Tapped off a Skipper stick, so no icing there, and a couple of fresh skaters out there for the Knights as they're on the power play for a little under 30 seconds. Skipper's able to send it in. Melekaday picks it up back behind his net. And then the pass from Robinson to Crosby Nelson was off the mark, and Skippers win it back and send it back into the Knights zone. Have another shot at it here. Schultz sends it forward, but right to a blue jersey. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Melekaday picks up the loose puck. Sends it forward, but again, right to a Tonka jersey. Schultz trying to dig it up off the boards. Finally, a couple of Knights players help it out of the zone, but right back to Minnetonka, and here they are on the attack. Johnson back behind the net for the Skippers. Out to the point, long shot. That was Brady Long. Barnes was able to make that save there. According to the scoreboard, the Knights have not had a shot on goal in this second period. We have 3.5 minutes to go. Loose puck picked up by the Knights, but sent right in. I think that maybe counts as a shot.
Yeah.
Come on, give it to us.
If he wasn't there, it would have scored.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. It should be a shot. Skipper's back in. Nice way to avoid the check there by Taffy, as Schultz tried to hit him, but ended up finding the wall. Good to see Daxon Jancy back out there for the Knights. Girton takes a shot. That one flipped over the crossbar. And Jancy out there finishing the check. Icing waved off by the refs as it's sent down by the Skippers. Caleb Lee battling for it back in the corner. Picked up by Dobchuk, who looks for a centering pass that hit the skate of Jancy. no-look attempt by the Skippers was intercepted by Braun. Tupper able to carry it in. That is not offsides, I'm sorry.
Interesting.
What?
This game's been filled with a whole lot of just interesting calls.
Some strange head scratchers.
Yeah, like, but not call this, but do call that. Not a complaint, just different.
And they're not going one way or the other.
No,
They've gone both ways, but there's just been a couple that's like, what?
Yeah, just bizarre.
Yeah.
But yes, maybe they're working on some things too. Who knows?
You know, working it out. Skipper is able to check Lee, but Lee was able to dump it in deep for the Knights. And then puck intercepted
nice.
by Braun. Quick shot. That hit off the glove of Locke. Out to the point. Lee takes another shot. Great block there by number 14, Thompson, and he's in on the attack.
Oh.
And I think he just tripped Braun over there, lost his stick in the process, and Tonka's going to touch it up. And as Barnes was trying to skate for the bench, getting a little exercise in.
Yeah, nothing intentional, but it just happened. And
yeah, just working hard.
You know, Matt, I hate to say this like this, but can we just say, we know it's a penalty on them? Just leave that skater on. It seems like whenever we get on the power play, it's harder even. I don't know, not sure what it is about the mentality of having that extra skater on the ice, but oh my goodness. All right, maybe it'll be different this time.
Let's hope so. Face-off picked up by the Knights. They cycle it over to Hagen. Back to Ward. Ward had trouble controlling that one, and that's kind of been how the power plays have gone for the Knights. They are able to get one pass off, and Dobchuk gets a backhanded shot. Good check there by Coe, finishing off the play as pushed forward by Caleb Lee. Lee's been very physical today, but I think he's received the brunt end of most of it. And Dobchuk gets checked really hard there by Leland. As Lee able to carry it in.
Leland bringing the physicality there.
And we're going to get a penalty here. I think Caleb Lee's going to go to the box for the Knights.
You are correct.
Not sure if they're going to send a Tonka one too. Nope, just Lee. So, hey, like what you said, the Knights don't want to be on the power play. Oh, no, they're sending number 37, Connor Taffy, to the box too. So coincidental minors there.
Yep.
1:08 to go, so it'll be a 5-on-4 situation still. Oh, Brady, stay out there.
Yeah.
Skippers win the draw. We're at about 1 minute to go in the second. And we're going to get a penalty called against Henry Braun here. As the Skippers maintain control, Ryder Johnson gets a shot off. That tipped wide. Yeah, it's a delayed penalty on the Knights.
Just wasn't sure if you saw him come off.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with his quickness there. Is it Locke? Is that what you've been calling him?
I believe it's Locke.
Locke moves fast.
Spelled like Loch Ness.
Yeah.
And he's been a monster out there for the Skippers.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal in goal. And there's Braun going in now.
And it looks like Braun's getting a little chat from the coaching staff over there, and a little head shake over there by the Knights side. Like, hey, that's not where you want to stick your knee when a guy's entering the zone. So I would guess, knowing that Jason Johnson, one of the coaches over for the Skippers, knows a lot of these guys, that the Skippers will probably come out and play a pretty clean third period.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that the Knights are going to come out and not play with as much physicality as they absolutely can, though, in the third.
Well, he's got them doing, like, working on passing and all sorts of things. You can see it in some of the plays they're doing. So
Harrison able to tip that one out of the zone for the Knights, and Skippers maintain control as we're 4-on-4 in the final 15 seconds here. LaRoche looking for a partner, finds one. It's Dobchuk
took out the
over
goalie
there.
actually. literally just came right across and took the goalie out, number 5.
Connor Jewett heading to the box, and the ref is pretty upset at Jewett right now.
Well,
we now have 3 Tonka players in the box and 2 Knights players in the box, and
not sure what the intent was of that there, because he came right across and like checked him right from the side and sent him flying.
This game has the ability to get pretty chippy here if the refs don't control it. I think they're calling the penalties here, but could get interesting. 4-on-3 for the next 9 seconds before the end. Quick shot there by Hagen. Hacked at in front, the rebound. Couple of Knights go down, the Skippers will control, and we're out of time in the second period. 7-1 is the score after 2. Knights will be on a 4-on-3 power play for 12 seconds to start the third. And then it'll be 4-on-4 for a while, and then the Knights will be on another little tiny power play in there. But 2-period total, shots on goal, 35 for the Skippers, 5 in favor of the Knights. And
well, we'll have a running clock, that's for sure, going into the third now, down by 6.
And the refs and the Skippers a little slow to leave the ice there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's all.
I don't know. Well,
all about there. It looked like we're having a conference over there at the bench.
Lots more action, lots more drama to come in the third period for sure. So. Stay tuned for more Knights hockey.
All right, 17 minutes on the clock. Welcome back, Knights fans. We'll start this period with a running clock. And for 12 seconds, 2 skippers in the box. And then we'll have some 4-on-4 for a little while. Knights will get another opportunity for minute 16. Welcome back, Matt. There he is.
What's going on?
There he is.
The differentiator between STMA and Minnetonka is a little bit of gold, so I'm wearing my gold-tinted glasses.
I see that.
For the third period.
Sharp-dressed man.
Oh, here we go. Knights 4-on-3 as we drop the puck. Tonka controls. Tapped in with a high stick, and Hagen's going to wait for it. I'm not really sure why.
Well, he can't touch it.
And then they waved it off because you had enough time to touch it, Lane. We're back to 4-on-4 as it's tipped in on net. Locke makes a touch on it. Sends forth to McShane. Hagen will pick it up back in his own defensive zone. We are on running time now as Hagen loses the puck to McShane. McShane goes for a centering pass and deflected off, I think, right into Parker Barnes' glove there.
Yep. Most certainly did.
Time keeps on slipping into the future. We're at 16-18 and counting.
Is that the what band is that?
Fly Like an Eagle, Steve Miller
Steve
Band,
Miller
I'm pretty
Band,
sure. Skippers send it in. Malekaday first to it, sends it forward, but misses the couple of Knights players he's got with him, and Skippers send it right back in. Hagen over to Malekaday. He'll get another chance. Malekaday accurate with that pass over to Hagen. Hagen clangs it off the glass, and now we're 5-on-4 as Braun comes out of the box. Quick shot there by the Skippers goes over the crossbar. Skippers content with just running out the penalty clock here, as a couple of Knights converge on it just inside the red line, and a lack of talking caused Minnetonka to get that one back, and they're going to dump it in deep. It goes over. Oh, it's McClintock in net now. Figured they needed a little change. In a game like this, it's not very fun to have too many goals scored against you, so as the Skippers are back at full strength, we're at 5-on-5 hockey now. That one's stolen by Malekaday. Let's see if Malekaday can get some speed on this. Carries it up. Gets a shot off, and that was saved there by Locke.
Hey, a shot on goal.
There we go. McClintock still getting a little warm-up in down on the far right side over here.
I got the right music going for him here. Definitely warm-up music.
I think this is Miami Vice.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
Yeah. Skippers come away with it, but they send their pass a little too far in front. It's going to be icing against the Skippers. We'll do it all again down in the Minnetonka zone, this time to the left of Locke. Harrison in to take the draw. He's able to win that one back towards Schultz. Schultz's pass is intercepted.
Dobchuk.
That's Dobchuk again. And hey, good save there by Cy Fowler. And then McClintock, I think, had to make a save there as well. But a good initial play by Fowler to break up the centering pass there. Puck comes all the way down, but no icing there, as it stopped right before. Good forecheck there by Harrison. Girton enters the fray. And then Schultz tried for a slapper there, but it was stolen by Minnetonka. They cut in on net. Hey, that's another great play by Cy Fowler, taking Connor Taffy to the corner. Knights try to clear it, but it gets just to the blue line and not out. Oh, and Schultz just on the wrong end of a really tough hit there. Harrison and Girton able to combine for the clearance there. The Skippers maintain control. And Fowler will send it all the way back down. That'll be icing against the Knights, though. Under 13 minutes to go, and that clock is remaining ticking because we're on running time. Skippers lead 7-1.
Yeah, Fowler was just going for a reset there, and sometimes you need those. Change the skaters, and here we go. New set on the ice. Let's see what we can do.
Of course, coming up after this one at approximately 3 p.m., the varsity teams between the Skippers and the Knights, and this Knights team coming off impressive. Well, I'd say an impressive loss, 4-3 against Edina, but they really came back in the tail end of that third period there, scoring 2 in the final 5 minutes to make it a real tight game.
Almost getting that fourth one to tie it up at the very end, too.
Yeah, and so hoping Coach Sean Fish and the boys are ready to go and battle a Minnetonka team that doesn't seem nearly quite as dominant as the side that they put out last year that had, I think it was something like 10 Division I seniors last year. It's a pretty impressive number.
Yeah, it was crazy always. And then the other night, speaking of that, you know, watching how the Knights just kept their composure and battled back in that, you know, you never want to say that, you know, it was still a loss, but it's not a moral victory. But man, did they show their maturity there and the growth.
Shot in on McClintock there, and he parries that one out to the right corner. Another shot attempt coming in that was tapped in front by a Knights stick and tapped wide. Everybody battling for it against the near glass here. Samuel Lowe eventually clears it behind the net for Tonka. And the Knights will send it the length of the ice, but Locke will go touch it up before it hits the end line, so Tonka can keep playing while the Knights try for a change. Molekade picks up the loose puck back behind his net, leaves for Tupper. Tupper changes direction, goes cross ice to Lee. Lee trying back to Tupper, but not sure Tupper knew it was coming his direction. As loose puck back behind the net, Jancy and Tupper both working on it back there. Tonka comes away. Cross ice pass in the area of Davis Jewett. Picked up by Jewett. He looks for a center pass over to Rose. Tapped away by a Knight stick back behind the net now. Caleb Lee's over there. He's gonna do some battle and get it to the blue line, just not out. Molekade scoots in. But Molekade unable to clear as well. Finally, he gets cross ice over to Tupper. Tupper able to knock it off the wall into the red line, but Robinson can't catch up with that loose puck. Here comes Taffy back in on the attack. Taffy shoots it wide. Good play by Molekade, and then a shot right in front. Good save there by McClintock, and puck off the net now, and this is the time when you get out of the box of our goalie here. Taffy went down to the ground. Dobchuk went down to the ground. The puck is in the back of the net now, but the goal was off way before that, and the whistle happened early, so no goal there. And no penalties either, as they're just going to chalk that one up to some boys will be boys. Puck tied up, centering pass attempt by Dobchuk, broken up by a Knight stick in front. Now the puck back to Dobchuk, back behind the net. Harrison able to break that one forward and scoot it up for himself. LaRoche will win the race to that one, but a good play by Harrison to keep pressure on there, and Girton with a decent check to keep things alive for the Knights. Drop past to Dobchuk. Oh, and then flipped over, and Dobchuk just cleans up the garbage there, puts it in the back of the net. As McClintock made a good first save, and a couple of guys talking to the ref down there. I don't know if they're going to wave this one off, because I think somebody did get into DJ there, but
yeah, they were bringing kind of like that back pass flying V, where you just kept passing it back and take out whoever's in front of you there.
Yeah, they are calling it a goal. Not that it's super important for either team at this point in the game, but it'll be 8-1 favor of the Skippers. I think it's been very interesting that Brady Ward has been like the face-off police today. He's been moving the Skippers players back out away from the dot right before they drop the puck several times today. Another centering pass in front. McClintock able to get a touch on it. And I think the boys are just savoring these right now. Is McClintock holding on to I
think it's stuck. It looked like it was stuck in his glove.
I'm pretty sure McClintock was just holding it, staring at the guy.
He might have been then. That very well could have been the case. That was kind of unique there.
Oh, they gave Schultz a delay of game penalty on the goal, so he won't have to serve that one because Tonka scored immediately there. So must have been Schultz who knocked the net off. And there's a takeaway right in front of the net as Coe was able to wrestle it away momentarily. Blue shirts all over there, though, and Skippers win it back. Leland delivers a pretty good check, and here comes Connor Jewett into the zone. Jewett slowed down by a couple, able to get a shot off, but that was well high. The Knights able to clear the rebound. Long for the Skippers, carries it in. Drop pass there for Lowe. Lowe carries it down deep, cycles it back up top. Intercepted by the Knights there, and I'm not sure what Cooper Leland was thinking on that play. Robinson was asking for a pass, and Leland just decided in front of the red line, I'm just going to ice the puck.
I think he thought he was a little bit further ahead and like across it or something.
It didn't look like he was passing it, though. It looked like
that
looked like I'm getting rid of this.
Yeah.
And it's icing against the Knights as we're under 6 minutes to go now. As Wiki gets first touch on that one for the Knights, able to send it forward. Braun picks up the loose puck. Braun kayaking his way to center ice. Still on the puck. Touched back and forth at the blue line a few times. Braun finally gets another touch on it, and he's doing some wrestling down there. Now back behind the net, Hagen over to Tupper. Tupper, nice spin move there. Bangs it up high off the glass and all the way down. Tonka doesn't really want to see any more of these icing calls. It looks like they want to play hockey. Running time. Try to pad those stats as Jancy makes a good move around one.
Oh,
hey,
what
he
a
gets
move.
to the goal, and Jancy's back on the board. As the Skippers are victims of a fancy Jancy, who made a couple of good moves to get to the hole.
That was fantastic. Pulled it back across and went, top down there. That was nice moves and way to stick through it too.
Yeah. So according to the scoreboard, that was our 6th shot on goal. I'm pretty sure we're up to about 10.
Yeah, that one long one that went right in.
Yeah.
They didn't count that as a shot on goal.
Haven't counted quite a few, but second goal on according to the scoreboard here, 6 shots as Tonka gets a quick shot off and McClintock makes the save. Back out to the point, it's Larson. Larson spins, turns, lost his foot for a moment, but maintained control. He's able to send it near corner. Picked up by Davis Jewett. Shot in by the Skippers. Number 36, Tyler Oman. I don't think I've called his name yet today. And back out to center. Tupper trying to weasel it away from a Skippers player, but Larson, who's been very good as a defender today, carries it back in. Good play by Malekade, able to take away the puck and maybe the skate of Larson as he was carrying it in. Centering pass, shot was fanned on by Skippers number 43, Rose. Larson just sends one toward the mix, and Malekade able to tap it to center ice. Skippers touch the loose puck, but right into the stick of Harrison, and Harrison goes on the forecheck and delivers a good one. Picks up the puck right behind the goal, shot attempt. And it's close there as Gerton, I think, had the shot there as Harrison had the centering pass. 3 minutes to go in the third. Knights only need 6 goals in the next 3 minutes. Face-off won by the Skippers. Tapped forward, that's Taffy. Taffy has to stop at the blue line, and between McShane and Taffy, one of them was offsides, so.
Yeah, Matt, we got the squirts tonight, squirt C's.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see the squirt C's as our junior captains. Otto Zachman. I didn't know Otto was coming.
Otto's going to be in the house.
Theodore Seentz and Devin Litke. Gosh, this is going to be an epic junior captain tonight. And then the Pipers. The Pipers Might team. They're going to get the crowd psyched up for sure.
Oh, excited to see those mites and those squirts come out before and work the crowd.
Skipper's player goes for a headshot against Fowler, and Fowler did not like that one at all. I think Fowler's going to grab the license plate number there. That was 34, Blake McShane, and I would imagine if Fowler has another opportunity against 34, it's going to be a hard hit. Is Minnetonka able to carry it into the zone? Knights clear it. Skippers pick it right back up. LaRoche carries in, rips a shot. Wiki with the save. Under 90 seconds to go.
Those Pipers are so excited. You can see them all lined up down there, all in uniform, all set and ready to hit that ice.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, I'd be excited if I got to try to psych up the crowd before a Knights game. Puck sent the length of the ice. Out to touch it is Locke, so no icing there. Sent behind the net. Skippers maintain control. Hagen able to hold the blue line momentarily, but he was harassed there, and Leland takes a big check over there by Connor Jewett. And the Knights trying to deliver some physicality in the last minute of play here, but Minnetonka has been the victor in most of these physical matchups in the last couple of minutes here. Braun able to carry it in. Braun was wrestled aside by a Tonka player. Push forward to the blue line as Tonka maintains control. Tapped forward. LaRoche over to Larson. Back to LaRoche. 17 seconds to go. Skipper's got one last chance at a shot, and McClintock's going to glove that. That'll do it for the game as we're running right out of time. Final score in this one, 8-2 in favor of the Skippers. Third period was 1-1 though. A goal from each team. Goal scorers today for the Knights, it was Dax and Jancy got the second one. Crosby Nelson got the first one. And that's all she wrote for the JV game. Jeff, any final parting words of wisdom?
Well, you know, it's 8-2, yes. But we've seen this JV team grow through the year. You know, like all teams, they have sickness and illness, but it seems like this team has just had a whole lot of sickness, illness, injury, everything, and they continue to grow. And they do. When you come out and you play against a team, let's face it, this JV team could beat half the varsity teams out there of Minnetonka. They're good.
That's a very, very good JV squad.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. And so, you know, you come out, yeah, we lost 8-2, but we grew, we got a little better, we got stronger, and, you know, build on it. And so it's nice to see them keep the composure and fight all the way to the end. And, you know, now we'll come back and we get Buffalo on Tuesday. So
thanks to Lizzie Story for the camera work today. Thanks for Dylan Kiner for doing all the production and making us all sound and look good. And thanks to Jeff for the color commentary today. I'm Matt Harrison. Appreciate you guys all watching Knights hockey. We'll be back in about a half an hour for Skippers Knights varsity.